Hello tacticians, it's Nox here, and today we're going to be looking at the Path of the Phoenix for Jain Zar. Now, I am lucky enough that I've already unlocked her, and if you've watched my previous videos, you would have seen me use her to great effect in the live PvP tournament. I actually also have been using her in the Gazgol guild raid, although I do think that she will be replaced by Ulf very soon. She certainly still has a place in the live PvP tournament because her movement 4 often gets her into places where the opponents aren't quite ready for her, or at least lets her threaten areas where the opponent doesn't always want you to be. She is highly dependent on getting those power-ups though, to give her a bit of a shield, and if you can park her next to a rather big friend, such as Ray Vass or Marnius Calgar, then she gets a little bit of protection from those ranged attacks, which, trust me, she needs. So, although she is a bit weak to when someone shoots her, her close combat abilities are, well, pretty impressive. First of all, she uses piercing damage, which has an 80% pierce ratio, and the damage that goes with it, at rare, is actually very good. Secondly, she has infiltrate. No longer do you need to worry about Ray Vass doing an Overwatch shot and killing one of your characters. She can just waltz right up to him and then smack him in the face. Then there's Silent Death. Are Archimatos' many demons getting you down? Or has the enemy really bunched up together in a long line? Well, Silent Death is the answer for you, because not only does it hit the first person that she's standing next to, it bounces to 3 additional enemies, which can be in a long line. So, in a way, it's very similar to Thaddeus' barrage attack, although this always hurts. Secondly, she's got Terror's Lament, where the enemies who are in close combat with her deal less damage and have 1 less hit in melee. So, as you can see, in close combat, she is seriously someone to fear. Going back to the actual path, if this is the first time you have seen this event, then if you're the sort of person who enjoys paying for items, then this Path of the Phoenix bonus shipment is certainly worth thinking about. Not only do you get 6 extra tokens for the extra attempts at the missions, you immediately get some Waystone fragments based on how many payouts you've already had, and an additional chain of 10 premium missions to do as well. And this will certainly make unlocking her that little bit easier, because you do need quite a few fragments to get them down. On a previous video that I've done, if you just get the Path of the Phoenix shipment, it does reduce the number of missions that you need to do fairly well, with you needing to complete about 6.7 missions on each path to actually unlock her. The Path of the Phoenix bundle, again, this is completely up to you. I'm not going to say whether this is good value or not, but if you do buy Blackstone, then getting those extra 300 fragments for Jain Zar, they're basically throwing those in for, in quotes, free. However, you're not here to listen to me waffle on about what you can buy. Let's see what I can actually do. So let's have a look at Battle 8 on the beta path. Here I'll be looking at using the full bolter damage lineup. So here's my team that I can possibly use. I will be taking in Yarrick as one of my stronger characters. I'll try not to summon Roswither, the all-important Isabella. I'll bring in Certus, and I've got a choice. I'm actually going to bring in Bellator here over Brother Burchard. The reason is I'm going to try not to summon, but Bellator's there as a backup if I need to. He's also Silver 3 over Burchard's Silver 2. At the top you can see 2 spawn points, but I'm not actually going to go up there. I'm going to let the enemy come to me, and I'm going to be surrounding Isabella here with all my troops. So, as you can see, quite a lot of people pop out. Isabella is going to pop back one. I'll put Bellator up and move Roswither, Yarrick and Certus down. Now, I want them to come to me. As you can see, Isabella's passive, just healing Bellator as if, well, he never got hit at all. Now, if she wasn't there, Bellator would probably be on a lot less health, and we wouldn't be so happy. But as it continues, Certus is going to get shot now. So I'm probably, if he survives, going to swap around a few just so that he gets healed a little bit. So let's move up 1, 2. Put her there. Certus can go in there, and we'll move Yarrick up. Now, I'm hoping they don't come in. This may have been a mistake. I should have possibly stayed where I was. And let's heal up. Now they're all focusing on Yarick and Certus and Bellator, so Isabella is safe. Now, if this wasn't the case, all of these people would be getting absolutely shredded. But as you can see, Isabella's passive is quite happily keeping them all alive. And it's almost as if every single hit is just healing them even more. This is why I said previously Isabella is an all-star when you can actually use her. Now, the other way of doing this, of course, is by trying to get all your troops up and surrounding these and just killing them as they appear one at a time. Now, if any of them manage to get to Isabella, I am going to be in a lot of trouble, but I think I should have this covered. And there's a lot of them there. And that's how easy someone like Isabella can make this path. Now, as you can see, I have got them fairly highly geared. All of them are silver 3 and Rolls Withers gold 1. But the star of the show is really Isabella. Without her there, the team would have crumpled from all the attacks. The only other way to get around that is actually by surrounding those 2 points where they spawn in and limiting how much damage they actually do each turn. And because of this setup, I managed to clear off 1, 2, 3 and 4 of those in one go. Now, it may be possible, considering the lineup, we might even be able to get the maximum of 2 hits in here as well. Because we could have stayed down in the corner and only had 3 people rather than the 4th, and Bellator wouldn't have been in there at all. And the result probably would have been the same. Now, depending on how successful you're being, or if you want those few extra chances just to get a few more points, I would recommend using the advert here just to get 1 extra go, and you don't have to wait until you're on 0 attempts to do so. You can get this one for free once per day, so make sure that you do claim it. So let's look at all the characters I have that helped me unlock Jain Zar. Now, these are my characters as they stand now, and to be honest with you, they have moved along quite a bit since the first iteration, but as you can see, I've concentrated on going very wide. The key for all of these legendary events is try and have everyone as highly geared as you possibly can, because you just don't know what you're going to need. The one key character for this one, in my opinion, is Isabella, because she can be used on both the beta and gamma track, and that can really power you through all these battles and help you unlock her. How are you doing in the Jain Zar event? Please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you or your guild are looking for a new home, then feel free to reach out to us. We have our own Discord, which you can see here, and we're always welcoming to new members. And as always, we'll be seeing you on the battlefield.